I'm Jared Broyles with your morning update. Topeka's governing body unanimously voted yes last night on expanding the downtown common consumption area to Southeast Monroe to include Topeka Performing Arts Center. With 5 to 6 events a month, TPAC is a key factor in drawing visitors downtown. The goal is to boost the local economy by connecting restaurants and TPAC. There's no official timeline yet, as the city must submit requests to the Kansas Department of Revenue and discuss signage. Well, we've been following the possible closure of the Emmanuel Birth Company's birthing center in Topeka and have an update. Yesterday at the pre-hearing, it was announced that their next rehearing date is February 19th at 9 a.m. to determine next steps. According to the notice, KDHE says clinical staff did not do basic neonatal resuscitation, including chest compressions, on a newborn born with no heart rate. They also did not immediately report a stillbirth as required and did not limit patients to low-risk pregnancies. That's a look at some of your 13 News This Morning updates. Of course, you can always visit WIBW.com. Right now, here's Doug.
Well, temperatures yesterday were mild again after a mild day on Monday when temperatures in the mid-50s, but we actually did have a cold front come through last night. You may not be feeling it so much this morning, but very little warming is expected through the day today as clouds gradually clear out. It's still a little bit of a breeze for the next hour or two this morning with wind gusts near 20 to 25 miles per hour, but for much of the late morning and afternoon, those winds should be at about 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the north, and it will be seasonal today. 42 degrees, 37 by 7 o'clock, and overnight lows back in the upper 20s with winds increasing late, south wind gusting near 20 miles per hour, and a breezy day tomorrow, but with plenty of sun and those southerly winds that will eventually shift to the west-northwest late in the afternoon. Temperatures will be back in the 50s. And then here comes another cold front that comes through Thursday night. Wind chill values Thursday evening starting to get back down in the 30s and 40s. And then look at this. By this time Friday morning, we're talking about many spots in the single digits, and if not in the low teens. So this cold front definitely means business with how much colder it's going to be. And then only warming into the mid to upper 20s as we head into the afternoon, are quickly cooling down in the upper teens and low 20s by Friday at 8 o'clock. Lows over the weekend will still be on the cold side in the upper teens and low 20s. Very similar to what it will be on Friday morning, but the highs will be warming up after a high stuck in the mid-30s for temperatures Friday, warming back in the low to mid-40s over the weekend. All this while generally staying sunny. So once we get rid of the clouds this morning, it will be mostly sunny for the rest of the work week and weekend before more clouds return next week, but it will be mild. Highs in the 50s and lows in the 30s, including on Christmas Day.